Hello to all you beautiful viewers. Here we are with another nice, exciting day of Sky Odyssey. Last time we did get ourselves applied energistics. We just got most of the starting stuff in. But yeah, we could have used refined stores to get the rest of what we needed, but I kind of figured why not just get it all up and going right as soon as possible. Okay, now then trash, crafter, speed. Alright, so then. Oh yeah, we also got enough to afford a creative energy cell. Oh, we still got some cables. Alright. Alright, let's see. Just delete the rest, get rid of the rest of those. Alright. I did want to work on getting more of this stuff being more. Well, kind of should get it more cleaned up, but it's down here. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so in my opinion. Alright, so let's see. Let's grab a stack of gold. Auto search keep. That has auto search keep on as well. Alright, let's head over here. Okay, we want to get those taken care of real quick. Oh, actually got. There we go. Let's get our flux crystals taken care of. Excuse me. Alright, there's our flux dust. Alright, let's come back over here. There it is. Alright, that'll just take a bit. Or take a moment. Where's our. No, there they are. Alright. Give me a moment. I'm gonna try and get at least like the 1K crafting. Maybe 4 8 crafting storages, tier 1Ks. Where is it? There it is. I should have just gotten all done, taken care of, but eh, we can always work through it. 24. But ooh, got a hole. Okay, it's gone. All right. Let's see. I think it's that, that, 24. Then we put that, 24. Again, we want to get the one case first. Yeah, I think let's go for 8. 8 plus. No, let's actually go for 2. 2 for now. Alright, so Certus. Sand. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Got a decent part of it taken care of. Alright, calculations need to get processed. Honestly, we should get those our drawers upgraded. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, let's. I want to fix that. I want to put it right here. Alright, flux cable, sod. You'll never know. Uh, oh, we can leave that there for now. Alright, now let's bring this over here to become completed. Alright, alright. Now we put this, that, and that up. We want to craft. Ooh, we're missing these. There's that. There's that. And we. Okay, we made 9. Alright, we got 4. Next, let's tell it. Ooh. Let's get the 4 prepped up. bring our flux cable over. Alright, we want to bring it up right here. Alright, we're going to need more dense cables. There we go. There we go. That should be activated now. Alright, we should actually keep these facades on us. Alright, and where was right over here? Oh, you would never know. Alright, let's put the rest of this away. Alright, how many of these can we craft? 6. For now, that'll work. Alright, so let's do the naming again. Logic. Calculation. Calculation logic. Silicon. Is it silicon or silicone? Okay. Engineering. Completion. And of course, we don't want to forget our crystal growth chamber. Alright, chamber. This was the competing one. Logic. Engineering. Silicone. Calculation. Alright, next. No, not cable. Alright, so we just place that there. Forgot to make sure we had our facades on us. I think we only need one. Yep. There we go. Alright, and then we come back here. Alright. 3, 4, 5. Alright, so again, we want to get the. Tell these to be always active. Excuse me. Let's come back over here. Close that up. Alright, so we should be able to get, at the very least, we should be able to get like what we need set up after we get what we need. Need 4 more of these. So get crushed down. Alright, now we get that. Blink pattern. Let's get 2 of these crafted up. No, we can go with the regular service quartz. Apparently we need to make another one of those. Alright, crush up another 30. Alright, let's put our calculation processors away for real quick. Alright, now we just need an interface plus an assembler. Alright, our first set is going to be brought over here. There you go. And we'll go to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Do this so I remind myself where we should be good. How about it? Okay, you're. I do want to come over here. Yep. There we go. Alright. Get those EMC'd. And here. Alright, we go up. We should be able to craft. Get those blank patterns crafted up automatically now. Let's craft up 7 more. Oof. Correction. Get that placed in. And now we go for 7 more. This is where this is nice. 7. Bring up. And now let's work on getting stuff reapplied. So, crap pattern. 1 diamond. Okay, by the time we get back over there, we should have our engineering. Right. Yeah, about that. White concrete. Actually, alright, so we can go over. You know what? Let's cover some of this from the bottom. There we go. Alright, I think we should now be good. Yep. So then, print a calculation. Or not calculation. Engineering. Okay, so logic, silicon, calc. Alright, let's do silicon next. 1 silicon plus scriber. Get gets us 1 printed silicon. There we go. Crikey. Alright, next. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we tell it calculation. Right, let me give you some rest of these whole process being taken care of. Alright, now we got them all in now, ready to go. We just we will have to get more implemented and stuff up and going as we go. But for the time being, it is what it is. Alright, let's put these away. I do want to get a section spot picked out for our machines. So we can only put one, two, three. Uh, there you go. Can we make a full stack? All right. Let's see how this goes. While we're at it, how many of these can we craft? All right. Let's come over here quick. And there you go. Our first fully accelerated assemblant molecular assembler for a full stack of patterns. Alright, so crystal growth, and we have next to take care of. Alright, let's see. Through Certus. Of course, we'll need the nether quartz as well for the other core. There we go. Let's bring the machines up. Alright. Oh, that could actually stay. The rest of these, however, can go. This can stay. Alright, trash can. Whoop. Now I believe that was it. Let's grab. Oh, I do that. You can see it, our hammer. Let's do this. Okay. One more thing that over here. Yep. Alright. Diamond hammer goes up. I don't know where I want these for now, so we'll just place them over along our wall for now. Let's see. Flux ducts. Alright, let me get this taken care of and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Alright, so I got these up here now. I EMC'd our atomic reconstructor. Because to be honest, in the long run, it's not going to be needed. Alright, powered furnace can be EMC'd. Inner. Ooh. Let's tell it that recipe next. I believe we can tell it this one too. Nope. We're missing. chest, sticks, planks. And then I believe we can now we can tell this recipe. No, still missing the. Yep. All right. So interface. There we go. And we should have. I was say we should be getting two now. All right. There we go. All right. And as we're getting these learned, we can slowly get rid of what we learned. We want two interfaces. Interface. All right. So bust these open. Actually, considering how we could do this, let's put that back. Item conduit. All right. So and insert. All right. So now. All right. So now we plop that up. Oh. All right. Let's get this cable over here. All right. Let's keep bringing this over. There we go. All right. And then we grab our facade. You would never know. Well, you would because you're watching this, but otherwise, no, you wouldn't know. Alright, so now that we got those over there, let's actually tell it the recipe for nether quartz, or nether quartz dust. Can I put it? Yep, right there. Pulverizer. We want surface quartz. And no, we don't really need the flukes anymore. So we want this next. Alright, runs there. Alright, that shouldn't take too long, so let's head back over here. There we go. Crystal growth. And we should be good on Fluix. I'm guessing. Yep. Gonna need that recipe. Alright, pulverizer. Which should pretty much be our guarantee of these two. Alright, let's see. Yep, we're good on those. These. And I believe we should have one card in here. Yep. Recipe and recipe. We'll probably place interface and assemblers in as we're going. Though we should get two of those crafted up. Completion. Something's missing here. Something with the calculations. What is it? Okay, engineering shown there. Silicon's shown here. Let's grab the engineering. Check it out quick. Ah! Alright, we're gonna have to cancel. Alright, now let's try that again. There we go. Alright, we got those sitting there all nice and happy now. Or as happy as they can be. Alright, let's craft up two assemblers. That was quick. And then we'll want 10 acceleration cards. Alright, here, here. There we go. I good visit. When it's needed, we can always get craft up 2 more interfaces. Alright, so done, 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 done. Ultimately, we want this. One K. We don't got any 1K, so let's get that recipe put in for quick. Oh, there it is. Alright, there's the 1K, 4K, 16, and of course, we refuse to forget the 64. And yeah, we do want 2 more interfaces. And of course, let's get one for that bottom section. Let's get another assembler so we can keep our a good pace of auto crafting. It's funny. There's some people who feel like, but you had refined swords. That has good auto crafting. Eh, it has good auto crafting. It's just not my preferred auto crafting. All right, on to what we do next. Ugh. Deactivate that. Oh, I know. We do. I do want to get this. Eh, let's do that through EMC. All right. So boom. Oh, that reminds me. Mining, stack, and speed. We don't want to run out of cobblestone. So we should have that coming back in. Yep. All right. Can you imagine if I would have went had enough chickens and roosts that equal 9, the exact number they need for some of these blocks? I go that would actually be a good option, but it's not really. I don't think it's needed considering how much you usually get and how fast they go. Speed this up a bit. All right, and here, here. All right, oh, there we go. All right, let's just get back to right clicking the rest of these in. Alright, there we go. Alright, next. Well, let's claim. So now we look in here. A lot of our stuff through chickens should be going up. Oh, we got that implemented. That's implemented. Let's get quartz fiber. Quartz fiber. Fluix. Alright, boom, boom. Alright, let's get these implemented quick. And of course, we need this covered. What was I just put in? Maybe it was it, and I'm just derp. Yeah, I was just derping. Alright, now we got those in. That can go. We got logic, that. Conduit. Let's get this down here. I think we. Yep. And we can get this recipe done up. Alright, now here's where we need to do some extra work. Okay, we need 8. Honestly, I'm not going to make a recipe for those. Okay, we want enough for 8. And then calculations, dense. Alright, so we need to get 4 flux dust, which should be fairly quick. Don't, oh yeah, I need 2 of those. Okay. Alright, more checks on Ender, IO, Ender conduits, items. Okay, when extracting from an inventory, how often should the connection check if it's in extract mode? And increasing this can increase TPS. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna probably look to readjusting that at some point. Alright, so we get two flux pearls to craft two of these. One for this, one for this. Do I have a... No. Oh, I deleted that. Okay. Alright. Craft. Alright. After that, I do want to get this crafted up. About to shove these dust into the fucking block. Oh well. Alright. Another pearl. Alright. Terminal. Crafting table. And wireless. Alright. Do want the security that we never crafted yet. And it looked like we need 16k. Not bad. Okay, we're just missing an engineering. Oh, alright. Engineering processor. Let's see, let's put this right here. Get this linked. And before we do anything with that, let me grab one of two of those, I guess. Compressed. I get up over here, tell this it wants to suck them in. Put away. Alright, we're gonna come over here. Grab one of these. Let's see. I know we got a... Yeah, actually it would be the best choice. Alright, there we go. Okay, we want two atom translocators. Glowstone to keep the one, help keep it nicely filled. Excuse me. Alright, can this go with... I know what we need. Do we craft any in this place? Nope. We want 2 observers. Can I rotate with these? No. This? No. Alright. I'm gonna sit here for a bit, so we'll be. Actually, wait. Let's do something else quick. Yep, we want sticky piston, lever. Okay, can I put it here? There we go. So, like, say we need to get more, we come over here, hit the lever. Okay, wait. Alright, I want to check this. Yep, we hit the lever. We fill up on. We're filling up on our infinity cards. What do we got? And then we're pretty much good to go. Magnet card. Don't really. I'm not really concerned about that. All right. This is about an hour long. Let's see. Store scanner. Let's see if we can get that done quick. 64. We need that, and just in case it's needed, that. All right. We claim our reward. Let's see what kind of random upgrades we could. Ooh, we should have made that first before we were done. Oh well. Absorption. Beheading. Right, and there was that. All right, there we go. We just got 3 more quests done. Put actually, no. Get get those put up. All right, now I know there's something else we should think about. Ronsi upgrading the power is one of them. So, what do we got for space in here? We're gonna need more interface. Assembler. Okay, so we got this stuff going. Okay, there's our assemblers, and then we're gonna need 20 accelerations. So then boop boop boop. There we go. I do want to at least upgrade our environmental tax stuff. Let's see. Structure. Structure panel. Get that recipe. Oh, I think interconnects into there. Yep. Null modifier. Tier 1. Okay. Solar array tier 1. Oh. Wait, we don't got that in here. Okay. And yet, boom, another one. Let's check something here quick. Storage bus. Think we're gonna want to work it on this. Can I? Yep. All right. No. Let's fill this up first. All right. So our storage bus here has two initially. So we need one, two, three. Hmm. Oh, I need one more. Okay. That makes sense. And doom. We only need 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bye bye. That is good to know, though. Alright. Next thing we should work towards. Or, no, it's more of a next thing we need to get. Alright. Applied. Let's use the nether quartz. Iron ingots. Allow. Because we're going to want to implement some cables on the inside here so we can have more channels to work with. Alright. That can go, that can go. Are we all good on this 64K? Yes. Can I make a 4 of these? No, I cannot. How about 4 of these? Yes, we can. Alright. We're gonna let this craft up for a moment, and when when we return, we'll replace our 1 case with 64 case. And in the meanwhile, BRB. Back. And what were we? craft. Oh yeah. All right, let's head over here. All right, there we go. And then there. Now we can do more. All right. Let's see what to work towards next. Honestly, and assuming the mob farm on here should work as well as it should by itself, but even better with, let's say, drop of evil. I think I know what we should do. Though I also have ideas on how we can make this better. But however, this video is approaching an hour. We got some stuff done. I'm gonna probably make use out of this when we're not going or when not recording. Let's see. Yeah, let's bring this over. Alright, put these away, and if you enjoyed and would like to see some more, please consider hitting the subscribe button and possibly the like button if you enjoyed the video. I would strongly appreciate it. But yeah, next time we'll probably work on getting some other machines. Maybe upgrade our alloy smelter. Let's see. I know, honestly, as nice as this armor is, I kinda. Let's see. Where is it? The nano. The nano. Ugh, the nano environmental block I like to get set up. So we can not have to worry about hunger or a lot of the other stuff. And we can work right towards getting draconic armor, maybe, and whatnot. But yeah, hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace.